Okay, very quick film. I just bought this cap yesterday and I wanted to clean it up, wipe it off a little bit. And the problem that I encountered was that the front grille was on the other cap. This is one of two. This is a 1 by 15 inch speaker cap, Ampeg PRO NEO, made in USA. The other one was a 4 by 10 inch speaker. And the problem is that I wanted to show you is when I take off or unscrew all the screws that are here to hold the grill, the cap grill, the front, in place. Normally, with most of the caps, if there are screws used to hold it in place, normally you don't have any additional elements that keep the front in place. Sometimes it's a Velcro. You can find it on fender caps or on Marshall. But this one, if you have screws, normally there is no need to use anything else. Sorry in advance for the audio quality. I'm in my bathroom, so forgive me. There are 10 screws that hold the grill in place. I don't know if this one will be easier to remove. The other one wouldn't come off. So normally what I would do, I would take my scissor, take this piece for removing corks and pull. But here you see nothing moves. So I thought maybe there are different screws, but as far as I could see, no such thing was there to find. So what I used is a piece of shoelace and this kind of plastic tie, back tie, whatever you may call it. I don't know if you can see it on camera. Okay, here it is. And this piece of old, quite strong shoelace, drag wolfskin. And I put it into one of those slots that are cut in here. Wiggle it a little bit around, move it inside, to the inside of the cap. I hope you can see. It's not that difficult. I'm using both sides, maybe slightly to the side, and push it in, and then I use this to make kind of a hook to grab this shoelace and pull it. Then once I got it, I pull to get it out. Sometimes it's not that easy and you may want to get a larger piece to grip it firmly. So once this is done, I pull it out, and now with quite some force, but be still careful, you have to pull it, and eventually it will come out. And once it's out, then it should be easier, but that's the biggest problem that you will find. Then you can try to pull it up. Here it is, and you see, well, it's kind of dirty. Maybe the reason why it was stuck in there was that during some cleaning process or during some concert something got into it, and this is sticky stuff, so it got this glued to the cap. But here it is. This is a way how you can easily remove it. I hope it might help somebody. So good luck with that. Thanks. Okay, one last thing, one thing to remember. Let's say you clean it like I did, and you put it back in. Now, the thing that I recommend you to do is to, if you are not doing this by hand, by a lazy as I am, set your torque to a rather small amount, because if you use too much torque while screwing back those screws, you end up denting this front grille didn't go right. Why? Okay. Maybe time to start at the side. So should be good. Because if you use too much torque, and I found out on my little Bosch that it's enough to use, it goes up to 10, so 40% of its maximum torque is according to the, well, it's not on the machine, it's not that much, but you will see definitely that if you use too much, then this front grille will bend inways and the screw would slightly bend to accommodate for that. So I highly recommend you to use, I think I didn't get the hole somewhere. Oh, so this is just one final thought. Don't use too much torque while screwing those screws back in. If you do use too much, I mean, best case scenario, the optimal way is do it by hand. But maybe you don't have the time for it, so or you want the same result with every screw. You maybe saw that it bent a little bit inwards, but for me this is okay, this is acceptable. I went with 3 before, but then I figured with this 3 as referring to the setting on my screwdriver. And yeah, the final one, and we are good to go. So should you have used too much torque, you can unscrew it slightly so it will go back, deflect back a little, so you get a nice front. So I see that I think I might have missed. Right. Still another one. Poking around. Maybe this is the right one. Maybe. Okay, this should be it. Thanks once again, and hope this helps. Bye.